Barack Obama accurately called out the toxic left at a very interesting event called the Obama Foundation Summit yesterday. Obama. You remember that guy. I have to tell you, I think what Barack Obama says here is pretty damn accurate. I have made clear the toxic left is a small part of the left, but it exists and it's really destructive and counterproductive. Barack Obama, in this clip we're going to look at, hard to imagine a more accurate assessment of this sliver of the left. Let's take a listen.
You know, this idea of purity and you're never compromised and you're always politically woke and all that stuff, you should get over that quickly. The world is messy. There are ambiguities. Yep. People who do really good stuff have flaws. Right. People who you are fighting may love their kids and, you know, share certain things with you. And I think that one danger I see among young people, particularly on college campuses, Malia and I talk about this. Yara goes to school with my daughter. But I do get a sense sometimes now among certain young people, and this is accelerated by social media, there is this sense sometimes of the way of me making change is to be as judgmental as possible about other people.
Folks, this is verbatim the stuff I've been saying for 4 years on the show. These are genuinely wise words. I've been careful to say there is a small but very loud part of the left. The right is almost completely bonkers nuts. Okay, that's clear. That's a clear part of the show. But there is this slice of the left that's very loud, and they will allow the perfect to become the enemy of the good. They will use purity tests. They will dismiss entire groups of people over the narcissism of what we sometimes call small differences. And in my universe, in the left media platform, they often try to ruin what people like me and others are doing because we're not perfect by their standard. And this is part of why the left loses / doesn't win as much as we could. Let's continue.
And that's enough. Like if I tweet or hashtag about how you didn't do something right or used the wrong verb, or then I can sit back and feel pretty good about myself because, man, you see how woke I was? I called you out. Let me get on TV, watch my show, watch Grownish. You know, that's not activism. That's not bringing about change. You know, if all you're doing is casting stones, you know, you're probably not going to get that far. That's easy to do.
There are lots of people who I know don't like this. And these are the same people that get mad at me sometimes when I say, hey, you know, it might be better to get this win, a tangible step forward. But we might benefit from that, even if it's not perfect, or even if some of the people helping us get this win don't agree with us about this other area here, particularly on some of these cultural issues. And the way I understand what the former president is saying is that there are shared values and desires that are much broader than our exact political orientation. You might ask me about my position on 50 different issues, and you and I might only agree on 30. But there are some overriding values that we share, particularly that the right doesn't. And there's going to be ambiguity. There are contradictions. We all, you know, as much as we all like to be consistent, you know, when I say to you, hey, listen, if I don't praise or blame a Republican for gas prices, then I have to try to be consistent and apply the same standard to a Democratic president. We're all trying to be consistent, but there are contradictions and there are ambiguities, and some of them come from all sorts of different things in our background or our upbringing or education or whatever the case may be. The nuance is great, but we can't allow those differences to get in the way of the progress that is available for all of us to take. And this includes things like to be perfectly frank, the idea of if it's not Bernie, then I don't care if it's Hillary or Trump. It's sort of all the same. Wow, were those people proven wrong? And again, it's a small slice of the left, but I love this. I think Barack Obama is absolutely spot on here. When you're working during the day, when you're on the go and you're in the mood for something sweet, don't reach for the candy bar. Go for something that's just as good, but without the sugar and carbs. Our sponsor, Monk Pack, makes delicious keto granola bars and nut and seed bars. They're tasty, crunchy, gooey, sweet and salty. I love them. But each bar has only 1 gram of sugar, 2 to 3 net carbs, and about 150 calories. Perfect if you're doing keto or low carb or low sugar. You can have a treat that feels indulgent and satisfying without the guilt. Monk Pack comes in flavors like sea salt dark chocolate, caramel sea salt. They just launched 2 new flavors I love, peanut butter cocoa chip and dark chocolate cocoa. My favorite thing is the texture. I've tried a lot of these nut bars, granola bars. Monk Pack is superior. If you don't agree, you get your money back, and it is the perfect holiday gift. Go to monkpack.com and get 20% off your first order with the code PACMAN. The link is down below.